not an uncommon game, but I ran across this copy a couple years ago in a used game shop in Honolulu, and I brought it home only to find out that the disc that's actually in printed in the game is Kilik, the DNA imperative, even though all other indications say that it's actually the Raiden project. So it's a PS1 misprint. I have no concept of how something like this
in there.
It's
not the right one.
I can see
I see the bits.
So, Mike, tell us about misprints and things like that.
This is actually more common than everybody wants you to know. There's even been an occasion where a movie, I think it was like some sci-fi movie, was printed on a game disc by accident. What usually happens though is people who buy these games will call like Sony or Nintendo playing, and they immediately say ship it back and we'll give you a replacement copy, and you hardly ever hear anything about it. But then there's people who keep them, and they really leverage them in hopes of either, there's going to be great value attached to it, or maybe there's something about the version of Gleek, for instance, here that's very different from others. But at the end of the day, it's usually just a mistake on the print. That was probably at the tail end of a print run of Gleek, and they were switching to Raiden, and there's a small mishap there. There's probably there's a good chance there's about hot chip share. They do things in a certain amount of units, so they probably have about 500 of those. If there's one mistake, it's probably about 500. And how many were destroyed was it's hard to tell.
Yeah, they probably caught this, for the shipment. Maybe a few got it.
Yeah, so there's probably a few that snuck out. These are really hard to value because there's nobody out there saying, like, I really want the misprint copies. And trying to get a free collection.
Remember the demand draft? Like, it's not just how rare something is, it's how much people actually want it in the market.
And there's not really a huge PlayStation collecting community yet. And I think that the people who were children when the PlayStation was that prime maybe haven't gotten old and nostalgic enough.
You do have a small group of people who want to get the complete collection of all Thomas games.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they see more value in the case itself, almost more than the misprint being a bonus.
This is the situation where if we were on Monster, they wouldn't buy it. They'd be like, that's kind of cool, but I'm not going to spend the money on this, because really, who can even say, what somebody would pay for this?
They would be like, I would be like, cool.
Yeah.
So, I guess my advice to you, if you were looking to sell this, would just be to kind of hold on to it. See if someday, the PlayStation collecting community is more substantial than it is, and then, maybe we'll come to find out that, this is a known misprint that becomes sought after.
Awareness drives demand.
Yeah. Can we go back to that graph real quick? But it's really cool. I don't really know how to put a value on this. What's the game?
I think it's really different. I mean, obviously it's worth something because of the fact that it has the original box.
Somewhere between D1 and D2. Yeah, it would go for basically the price of the Raiden.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. All right.
I think the most valuable thing here again is the long box case.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's very interesting.